Hello and welcome back to my channel. Well, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to have a message for you today, but actually I did return from my trip yesterday. I had a great time and I woke up this morning with a message, and so I'm sharing it with you. This will probably be a shorter video than usual, but it's very, very important for you to listen to this because it's here for you. In the meantime, I want to remind you to please subscribe to my videos and share them with whoever you think can use them. And like them if you like them, check it off. And leave comments. I love comments from anyone who'd like to leave me one. And if you would like to ask me a private question, you are welcome to email me, and my email address is listed below the video. So, I have personally, as we all have, gone through, traumas, situations in my life. And I've always felt that because I can analyze myself out of them, study them, and make a connection in regards to the planet, then that is part of my mission. Yes, I am an emotional healer. That's true. And everything I get is to help you with your emotions. So sometimes a thought or someone's comment will trigger something in me. And if you've noticed, I write poetry. The poetry I channel. These messages that I share with you are a channel. So we all have different gifts. So it's not about you ever wishing you were someone else. You just love who you are. And so I get that. Anyway, it's kind of deep. So I'm trying to figure out exactly how to share this with you so you understand. This morning, I woke up with this whole message. And this message is a thought and a comment that, well, actually my daughter had made a comment to me how I'm completely different person than I was when I raised her. And I was kind of shocked because we don't really know how we appear to other people or how we look to other people. But in any case, this is the bell that rang in my head. If you walk around this planet and you're depressed, you're judgmental, you're irritable, you're angry, you're sad, you're confused, you are walking around with your soul veiled. And it is veiled because for the last, 300,000 years, we have been raised and we have been given information to live by, which are lies, deceitful, and propaganda. And because we've been raised by lies, deceit, and propaganda, we're a bunch of miserable people. I mean, people that walk around planet Earth smiling and happy and loving. I mean, yes, there are people who do, but think about it. Most people concentrate on all the negatives, or they fight with their husbands, their spouses, their girlfriends, their neighbors, whatever. They yell at people, they judge people. People are controlling, egotistical, narcissistic, alcoholics, drug addictions. All of this stuff is a veil that was placed on your soul. Now, it dawned on me that I've released that veil, and this is why I can see it. Because, when tragedy strikes, everybody gets all upset about it, or they want to lash out at other people, and I don't feel anything. And it's not because I'm cold. It's not because I'm not empathetic. Because trust me, I'm extremely empathetic, extremely compassionate, and only here to help you. So it's just that I spent a lot of time analyzing, understanding, making connections, connecting the dots. And then bam, I get these jolts of information, epiphanies, thoughts that I never connected dots with. And this makes so much sense. Because when you feel good, you're loving, you're kind, you're sincere, but most of the time it doesn't last because the illusion, the propaganda comes back to you and back at you from your friends, from people you hear, from things that you see, from things that you watch on television. I mean, check this out. My 5-year-old, well, actually, she's not 5 yet. My 4.5-year-old granddaughter is a rainbow child. She's loving, she's kind, she's sweet, she's smart. But she thinks there's monsters in her room. And I had to think, why would a 4-year-old be fearful of monsters? And the big deal here is fear. Why do we fear? Wow. I opened up her iPad. She was watching a Disney cartoon. The Disney cartoon is all about monsters, death, killing, destruction. So Disney, is that a person I respect anymore? No. Children's books, look at them. They instill fear. Cartoons are instilling fear. At the very, very ripe old age, the ripe young age of 2. My 2-year-old grandson watches this crap. So, not only that though, but we're a sum total of all our lives. So some of that stuff triggers your past. Things, negative experiences that you've experienced. In fact, who you are in this life right at this moment is everything that you've ever been. All your lives, you are a sum total of. You're not just your reflection of your genes and your families and your friends and your experiences in this life only. It's all your lives. So I hope you understand what I'm saying, that underneath your veil is a pure, loving soul. So every single person who is suffering is under the veil. Because you have the power to heal yourself. You have the power to release all of this. And that's what you need to do starting right now today. You need to take the focus off of every single person. You need to stop looking at other people and judging them. You need to stop pointing fingers at everybody else for your unhappiness. And stop blaming everybody else for your worries, your woes, your issues, your problems. Because you created them. So this is it. You are your own creator. You've recreated every single thing that happens in your life. Every single person that challenges you is showing you your shadow self. That is the part of you that you have forgotten. That's the part of you that you don't even know that exists. So when your friends or your foes or anybody challenges you, you step back and you say to yourself, thank you for coming into my life and teaching me what I need to do to change myself. And that is all that's important at this time. is changing yourself. Because let me tell you, the astrological configurations are shaking up this planet. It is drawing out of you all the negatives that you've experienced, all the negative parts of you. You might start thinking about situations that you thought you forgot about, but they're still buried in your body. Some of these situations are brought over from other lifetimes, and you don't even realize it. You're going to start awakening, and in this process, you might be depressed, suicidal, because of all of these emotions, these dark emotions that will be coming out. And what do most people do? They look outside of themselves and they start blaming others for their misery. And that's why right now today, because Friday is the crux of the lunar eclipse that's happening. It's the longest eclipse in the century. It's going to last an hour and a half. And it's already started since last year. And all these eclipses that are going on tie into the next, the next, the next. And this month, there was one on the 11th of July. Now there's one on the 27th of July. And then there's going to be a portal opening on the 11th of August. And trust me, all of this stuff is painful, but it promises you a life of bliss. So it's kind of like, you burn your finger, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts, and after a while it gets better, and then it's gone and you forget all about it. And that's what's going to happen with you. But the more you fight it, the harder it's going to be. So I want you to realize that I don't care if someone's in jail, I don't care what anyone's done, if they're a drug addict, whatever. Inside your body is your soul that is pure love, energy, and light. And it is currently veiled. When you release that veil by waking up every morning and only being positive, and if you have a hard time being positive, then say positive affirmations. If something triggers you, that gets you upset or puts you in a negative mood, then stop it. Change your focus instantly. Just like when a baby starts to cry, you might pick up a toy and give it to them, or shake or rattle to change their attention. And if you notice, a child will cry, and then you go, hee hee hee, and then they're off into something else. And that's how you change your negative behaviors. And then you only think about all the positive things that you do. And then you ask your guides to guide you and help you and show you the way. And you be open to receive the message. And you don't fall into the news trap, the fake news. It's a trap that's part of your delusion, part of your illusion, part of your veil. Is this making sense? It's your door to freedom. I walk around this planet, nothing affects me. No earth destructions, this BS global warming garbage that's fake news. Everything on this planet is fake. There's a few of us that are walking in the light. You want to join the group. You want to be free. You want to be free of all your pain, all your illness, all your anxiety, all your depression. You don't need to shrink. You just need to release it. You need to focus on the positives. You write down on a piece of paper all the things about you that are good, not bad, that are good. Forgive yourself. Forgive everyone that's hurt you. And trust me, you don't need to be friends with everyone. You don't need to keep a family if they're negative. You don't need to do any of that. And remember, It's the law of attraction. You attract to you what you feel. If you attract negative friendships, negative people, then you're drawing your feelings to you. And once you clear yourself, heal yourself, 100% love yourself, you are free of all of it. A bomb could go off across the street from you, and you would have no fear. Because then you remember who you are. You remember why you're here. You remember the truth of life. You remember bliss and beauty and heavenly love. And then you attract all those people to you right now. It doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. Your life, your mission here is to raise your vibration. And the only way to raise your vibration is to walk in love. Walk in the truth of you. Release that veil. Let it go. Blow it away. Burn it up. Work on you, not on anyone else. You can't help other people until you're healed. And then you will see magic, manifestations, waterfalls with angels in them. I mean, all the elementals I've talked to you about, they're right here on the planet. There is so much here, right here on this planet, that is so positive that you don't even see, that you're not even aware of. This life that you live versus the reality is not real. So it starts with you. So release your veil. Work on yourself. Love yourself. Forgive, forgive, forgive. Send peace and love to your enemies. And move on. And then nothing and no one will ever hurt you again. I hope you enjoyed this. This is my message. And I'm going to remind you again to please share it, like it, subscribe. Leave me a message. Email me at my email address, which is listed below. I am here to help you, to guide you. Have a blessed day.